TCI Sports High School Basketball Game of the Week.
Tonight from Rochester Adams High School, it's the Rochester Falcons taking on the Rochester Adams Highlanders. Hello again, everyone. Dave Zorin along with Jack Roberts here at the Battle of Rochester it is. And Jack, for the Falcons, they have a pretty good shooter coming off a pretty big night last Tuesday.
Yes, junior guard Andrew Good comes in. He's an All-American baseball pitcher. He's just starting to come into his own on the basketball court. He's a pure shooter that if he can get open looks at the basket, he'll light it up. Last game he had 31 points. He's averaging about 18. Look for Andrew Good from long distance all night.
Okay, he is some good news on that Falcons team. They have been struggling. On the other side, the Adams Highlanders had a very tough game against Pontiac Northern right here last week, or I should say on Tuesday, and turned out on the bad end of that one, but it was a close game down to 2 points.
Yeah, heartbreaker really for the Highlanders. They come in, they lost at home by 2 at the buzzer. Pontiac Northern threw up a long shot and it fell through, and they lose by 2. They were up by 1 trying to run the clock out. But they have Stan Frencher. He's the leader on their team. Stan's a senior, and really he's the captain of the team, pure leader, averaging about 16 points a game. Frencher's quick, he can assist, he can dish, and really Stan Frencher, I think, has really come on. Remember, we saw him last year. I think he's made big improvements.
Yeah, the last time these two teams met, it was a close game, 65-61. So, well, you know, anything can happen in these games.
Yeah, a lot at stake. It's always a close game. We have a huge crowd tonight, and it's just, you wonder how much the crowd will have an effect on both teams.
Okay, there you have it. We'll have the tip-off for you right after these messages. Stay with us.
The TCI Sports Game of the Week is brought to you by Modernistic Carpet Cleaning, Comet Burgers in Royal Oak. Buy one burger, get one free when you mention TCI Sports. Mike's Market Share Coupon Book. And by Bell Tire.
I'm the king.
The rock and roll?
No, coupons. I'm Mike Gauthier. Some people call me the king of coupons because nobody brings you bigger savings than my Market Share Coupon Book. Having trouble saving money? Then do what the Tripp family does. Carry the book, Mike's Market Share Coupon Book. You'll save thousands on things you use every day, like eyeglasses, oil changes, and cleaning from companies you trust. But you can't save unless you carry the book. Remember, you'll save a king's ransom using my Market Share Coupon Book.
Rumor has it, Comet Burgers is definitely the place to be seen in downtown Royal Oak. After the party, out for dinner, just looking for cold soft drinks, great burgers and fries, milkshakes or pizzas. Comet Burgers is the place to run into just about anybody.
Excuse me. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Even old what's-his-name. Comet Burgers, they're out of this world.
When you call Modernistic, we'll show up with this, $35,000 worth of carpet and upholstery cleaning technology.
Call the competition. They'll probably show up with this.
Our truck-mounted equipment can professionally clean your carpets with 10 times the power of portable cleaners, removing dirt, harmful bacteria, pollens, and more.
The competition can't.
Of course, there is one thing the competition does that we can't.
They make a lot more noise.
Modernistic, count on us.
So the tire store guy says, great deal on them tires. You want valve stems? No thanks. Your tires won't work without valve stems. They're extra. Then he told me all the other extras I needed. So guess what happened to my great deal on them tires?
Only Bell Tire gives you out-the-door pricing. You get the guaranteed lowest price, and at Bell Tire, it's the total, complete, everything's included price with absolutely no extras ever.
Bell Tire.
Nobody comes close, nobody's closer.
TCI Sports Game of the Week. This week we're at Rochester Adams High School as the Highlanders host the Falcons here in this crosstown rivalry. Last time these two teams faced, 65-61. And there you see the records currently. Rochester 0-7 in the conference, 3-10 overall. Rochester Adams 1-6 in the conference, 8-6 overall.
Those records speak volumes about the strength of this conference. A lot of strong teams. That man right there, head coach Hal Comerson, will tell you about that. He's been in the league a long time. He said this year's one of the better years for the league.
Well, he coached under the head coach. Here's Ken Belote. But we saw former head coach for the Falcons over there, Ed Wright. There's Ken Belote. As he looks at his team, who was victorious 65-61 last time these two teams met at Rochester earlier this season.
Coach Belote was telling us about how, you know, it's just to lose by 2 at the buzzer to Pontiac Northern in a really big game Tuesday night in this gym earlier this week.
Let's take a look at the starters for Rochester. Andrew Good, big 31-point performance on Tuesday night. Jeff Bulow, Kevin Trebesh, Matt Maniego, and Vince Riggio. And remember, Riggio, his brother Dominic had a great career here at Rochester. For Rochester Adams, Ashenfelter, Rumea, Weimer, and Frencher and Morris. And talking to Ken Belote, he said he wanted to get the ball inside to Weimer.
Josh Weimer, and look for Frencher to be the man to create and get it down. But they want to pound it inside tonight, and they're hoping, too, that they can get off and get into a running game. They'd like to push the tempo a little bit and get their home crowd into it.
On the other side, Cal Comerson looking on as he made some changes from last time in his starting lineup. Marlon Shelton is not in. Trebesh is the starting center in this one. Also Bulow in there. And Bacher is not. There you see the refs. Janis and Rick Massa.
This ref's going to have a tough time tonight. It's a hostile crowd.
Fast-paced right off the bat, and that's what Ken Belote said was going to happen. And right off the bat, a three-pointer for the Falcons. Andrew Good, who was 7 of 13 from three-point land against Lathrop.
Good can thread the needle.
Shot goes over for Josh Weimer, and Adams comes up empty-handed on their first trip.
Well, Good shot over 50% from the floor, including 7 of 12 from 3 in the last game. And look for him to get it going tonight.
Falcons find some room inside, and the pass went to Riggio. And Riggio couldn't get it to go, but he's going to go to the line.
He got fouled. That's what you do. When in trouble, go get the foul. Good look here. As you see the pass come in right there from Good, Riggio takes the foul, puts it up. Yeah, he might have wanted a better shot. I know he's a little nervous. This is his first start on the varsity team.
Riggio misses here on his first shot. Gets another attempt. 7:13 left here in the first quarter, just underway. And he makes the next one, and it's a 4-0 lead for the Falcons.
Rochester get into like a three-quarter court trap right here, a 1-3-1. It could create problems.
There's the steal. Trebesh stole it, and then Adams comes right back with it now. In the corner, then back out up top. Romaya setting it up. Looks underneath. Weimer in and out. Rebound by Morris, and a foul.
Good follow by Morris. He gets up there, gets the board, and Kevin Trebesh picks up the foul. Right here, good inside pass to Weimer on the baseline. Shot comes off. The follow for Morris right here. He'll go right back, and there's the foul. 22 is who they call it on, Kevin Trebesh.
Adams trying to get on the scoreboard. Here's Morris, the sophomore.
He's only a sophomore.
Nothing there.
Coach Belote said what they're trying to teach Morris is just like that. Stay around the basket, second attempts, try to create things on the interior. But Weimer, I think, is their go-to guy in the paint.
Morris can't hit on the second, and the Highlanders still looking for their first points.
Good rebound by Riggio there. Good box out.
Maniego pushes it underneath. Riggio, he's got it for 2.
Oh, nice. And to get that away from Weimer, who was up and looked like he had the block.
Falcons look like they have everything working so far. The trap now, and they get it away. The baseline. Over to Morris. Morris, nice move, and he's fouled. He'll get another trip to the line. Morris got to get some confidence at the free throw line here, Jack.
Right here, they're going to go down the baseline, and that's Ashenfelter. Kicks it into Morris. He goes up. He gets the foul, almost a three-point play. But when you're double teaming, trapping the paint, don't try to pass. Get up on the rack and at least get a foul.
Haven't heard much from Stan Frencher, number 12, as Ken Belote looks on. Frencher, their leading scorer, 15.2 a game. In and out again, Kyle Morris 0 for 3 at the line.
Nothing like crosstown rivalries where you fill the gym, you go to the foul line, it gets real quiet.
It'll change at the end of the game, though. It's really loud. Kyle Morris finally gets on the board and gets the Highlanders on the board as well. Pressure being put on, and Falcons break it. Can't get it to fall. Ashenfelter with the rebound, and he pushes it up court. Weimer inside. Morris, they're going to the sophomore line. He comes through.
Nice shot. Way to use the glass on the baseline. And nice touch for a big kid.
6-3 your score. And a travel call on Maniego.
Yeah, Maniego got a little bit off balance and out of control. And that's their second turnover here. Good look inside. Here's Morris on the baseline. Goes straight up and used the glass. And he was being pinched in there by Riggio, but he still got it off. Nice touch.
Again, Morris. Double teamed underneath. Kick it back out. Here's the steal by Maniego all by himself.
Sweet way to finish.
Timeout called by the Highlanders. 8-3 the score. The Falcons taking control early in this one. 5:21 left. And the steal by Maniego.
Yeah, he's a senior. Found the ball. Nice steal, but he finished nice. Good form. And he went right in. Look at him. He's saying, here we go. And defensive plays can really get you going. And right now, the Falcons look like they've come in ready to play.
Well, the Falcons have spread it around in the scoring. Good, Maniego and Riggio. On the other side, the Highlanders just can't get in sync. They've been going inside to Morris, but they've got to start getting Weimer in the action and also Frencher.
Yeah, they've got to do what they can to free up Frencher and get him some good looks at the basket. I think that's what Coach Belote's going to tell him right here.
Let's go down there.
Had to go drop down and come back up. We got to pick up our intensity level. It stinks right now. Defense, go. Come on.
Belote was fearing after that big game against Pontiac Northern. Do you have a letdown? He said, although you hope that these guys can get fired up for a game like this, I think they will. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, it's tough to get back up. You know, so much emotion in that game where you're going to defeat Pontiac Northern. It appears you've got the game won, and to just swing it at the end like there, it's tough to get back up. 33% already from field goal range early. And look at 75% for Rochester. A lot of those, you know, good looks at the basket from Materia and a nice long jump shot from Good.
Here's Frencher now. He controls the ball.
Yeah, it's tough to get back up after a big game like that. But this is it. This is all the marbles.
Rochester's defense is swarming, and again the steal.
Frencher got caught up in the air. That's 3 turnovers now.
Now, Falcons have really forced it defensively, and that's what's helped them come up with those turnovers. No shot. The foul is on the sophomore Morris with the body is what they're calling
Let's get a look. I was leaning offensively here as Riggio's going to take it straight down the lane. Morris, he bodied him in. Yeah, he leaned in on him.
Got him with the body. No shooting foul. Frencher comes out, and that's kind of a shock this early.
Riggio did the right thing, though. When someone 6'5" comes up on you and you're only 6'1", head fake and try to beat him with quickness and take the lane, and he had him beat.
There's Frencher out. James Jackson is in for him. And look from outside. Maniego's short. And the ball comes out, taken by Ramaya. Ramaya now slows it down for Adams. 4:25 coming up here in the first quarter. Ball goes out of bounds. Still Adams' ball.
Right now, they really don't have much movement. Adams doesn't want the outside shot. They want to spread the floor and work for a high percentage shot down low unguarded. I'm looking to see I didn't know if Frencher was hurt or not. They might just be settling him down on the bench. Another turnover.
Another turnover. Here come the Falcons. Andrew Good gives it up. Trebesh now. Goes into the corner, works the baseline. Nice move. Puts it down.
Like the little hesitation, take the baseline. Quickest way to defeat a defense, get on that baseline.
Falcons continue to add to their lead, 10-3.
Nice.
The sophomore Kyle Morris comes through.
He's quick, he put it on the floor, and he finished strong.
He has all 5 points for Adams so far. Maniego looks for a pick, trying to get it, give and go. Nice play. As Trebesh scores 4 in a row for the Falcons.
Trebesh is warmed up, and right there he went right over the top of Morris. I don't think Morris wanted to pick up a foul. There's one. No. A lot of body, no call.
Substitution coming in there. Number 30. Brad Sorella goes in.
Right there, a lot of body, but the ref just let it go. It's Adams' ball.
Morris goes out. There you see him. He's got all 5 points for Adams. That'll change right there. Romaya scores his first 2, and it's a 12-7 game.
Nice shot by Romaya.
Trebesh, high post.
They'll work the high-low, try to set a back pick and do a give and go off it.
Trebesh trying to look for that baseline again, but he kicks it back out to Bulow. Now Riggio. Riggio in the paint, gives it up to Trebesh. Short jumper. It's short. Romaya with a rebound. Under 3 minutes now. You see the clock here in the first quarter. Very fast-paced first quarter, and it's been all Falcons. Working inside. Nice pass. Jackson with 2.
Great pass.
Highlanders now spreading it around and
Sorella
come up with some points. Trebesh, quick pass, and tried to force that one, and the turnover to Adams.
3 turnovers now for Rochester, 2 in a row.
Now they're trying to trap Romaya, and Romaya steps on the half-court line and over and back. Well, the Falcons are just forcing things as Frencher comes back in. And that time they force Romaya to make that mistake.
Yeah, coming off of turnovers when you want to capitalize. But not that time. No, they settle Frencher down on the bench. You just wanted to rest him a little bit, let him cool down, emotions running high. But they got to get Frencher going.
Ashenfelter goes out. You saw him on the bench. Here's for 3. Didn't work for Bulow, and here comes Highlanders. Baseline, nice move, wouldn't go. Kick back out, Romaya in the paint. Puts it up, won't go. Tip back out, Romaya gets it, and he's pushed from behind.
Good tip by Sorella. And a good drive for him. He just missed it. Put it up a little bit hard.
Jackson moving. Foul from behind, and it would have counted if it went. The foul right there on number 34, Riggio. Riggio with the foul. Here's Jackson.
Good move. He'll come across down the middle of the lane. Riggio mugs him, and the ref gets it.
He got him with the body before he got the ball.
Kind of wrapped him around as he went around him. Quickness by Jackson, though, makes a fake toward the sideline, goes back into the middle of the lane, and he lost the defender.
Riggio goes out. Dominic Squires comes in for him.
How many fouls on Riggio now?
That was, well, looks like 3.
Wow.
No, 1, excuse me. 3 team fouls.
Oh, okay.
Wouldn't have been 3. I've got a bad angle of the scoreboard here.
I thought maybe it was 2 or 3 and they had to get him out.
Yeah, no, that was the first, according to the scoreboard. Jackson gets the second.
Shooter's touch on the rim.
And it's a 2-point game. Ken Belote looks on. Now Adams trying to put a trap on, but gets some short of players underneath, so they get back into position.
They need to set the trap earlier. Look out.
That's Bacher. Matt Bacher comes up with 2.
Bacher comes off a hard pick at the foul line, wide open, squares his shoulders, and there was nothing but net.
Clock winding down here in the first quarter. Falcons have led all the way. Ball goes out of bounds and in favor of the Falcons.
When Sorella went around his man, if he could have put it down with his left hand, he brought it back to his right hand, and that's the inside hand, and the defender had a chance to knock it away. If he uses his left, I think he's got an open jump shot. You have to be able to dribble with both hands.
And the Highlanders heard you. They're pressing a little bit earlier. They are. They get them at the backcourt. Now they open up a 3-on-1 break, and it pays off. Squires with 2.
Wow.
Looked like Squires tipped it in.
Nice position by Squires to be right in there and punch it back up.
Falcons get it right back. They're up by 6. Chance to add to it here. Kicking it back out. And it's good. Maniego for 3.
Wow. If they get Maniego in combination with Good, then you can't double team Good. Maniego's open. He buried it, and that was from way out.
Jackson tried a 3, wouldn't go. Loose ball taken by Frencher. Frencher loses it now, and a foul called on number 21. That is Koljai. Luka Koljai in there. Let's take a look.
Good rebound right here. Loose ball. Watch Frencher come diving in, pick up the ball right here, take it across. 21. Loja right there. He'll reach in, got him on the right arm. Great job by our camera.
Checking in, number 44, Ben Walker. "14 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now 10, and now they've got to do something. Almost trapped Frencher. He's trapped over there again. They double everywhere he goes. He's double teamed, throws it up at the buzzer. It's good.
Beautiful jump shot.
Timed that one perfectly. Stan Frencher with his first 2 points of the game. And they needed those. 19-12 at the end of the first quarter. It's been all Rochester Falcons so far. And things have been really working for them. Let's go down to the huddle there with Hal Comerson.
You're 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right? Let's get back on the 13. Let's go back to 13, okay? You're on top. You're in the middle. You're underneath. No, you're in the middle. You two are on the wings, okay? We got to trap down in the corners, hard down in the corners, and man in the middle, you got to front the post player, so they can't get it reverse into the post player, all right? Come on, fellas, let's go. Let's start game. Come on, start game.
Well, it's working for the Falcons, but Stan Frencher looking for his first 2 points of the game here and times it perfectly. Watch the clock.
Let's get Stan the man involved. He's going to come right into here and take a nice jump shot. And watch him square his shoulders and set it up. Good ball handling. Both hands come across. Right here, jump stop, put it up, square the shoulders, bury it. That's technique. That's pull-up jump shot. You get Stan Frencher going. It's going to be a long night for Rochester.
Here you go in field goals. 8 of 13 for Rochester. 5 of 10 for Adams.
Well, Coach Comerson in the huddle, when he says, let's go to the 13, that's got to mean the 1-3-1 defense. Let's trap down the corners, front the post. Don't let it get it into Weimer. And also don't let Morris get it down low in the paint. Let's keep the ball on the outside.
Right now, that's what they're doing. Walker. And Walker puts it up and in. His first 2 points, he just got in the game, too.
Walker buried it over the top of Squires. Good position by Squires. He was hoping to pick up a charge, but he's got to pull that Dugan-Fife, Michigan move and take the dive.
Levesh in the corner gives it up for Good. Good drives. It's short. Gets his own rebound. This one's blocked. Gets it back. And that's a smart thing to give it up. And a whistle underneath. Looks like it's going against number 40, Weimer. Josh Weimer on the foul.
Not a guy you want to get in foul trouble. Weimer. Here it comes off the rim. Nice rebound by Good. He turns, goes right back up. Yeah, foul on the shooting hand. But some people would have said clean.
The second foul on Weimer. Ball kept in bounds, but unfortunately for Frencher, it goes right back to the Falcons. Good in the corner. Brings it back around to Bulow. Now good, open. Short on that one. And it looks like Trebesh on the foul. Trebesh and Weimer are going at it in there. That time it just happened to go to Trebesh. Frencher to inbound. Checking in is Matt Maniego, and checking out is Good. So you don't lose anything there, not too much. Maniego doing a great job in this game. Also checking in is Riggio, and going out is Trebesh. So good substitutions for the Falcons as they have quality for quality. They get some good guys coming in for some of their key players.
Maybe they want to rest Trebesh, but I thought he was just starting to get going on the boards. He's really battling with Weimer.
Get up, Weimer won't go for him. Rebound strong by Squires.
Right, Squires, pull it out of there. Let's do some bench pressing.
From the corner, Euro won't go, rolls in and out. Ball goes out of bounds. Looked like it went off Riggio, but they call it. Let's see. Now Riggio inbound. It looks like an Adams Highlander touched it. Checking out is Bobby Tull, who was in there.
One thing I noticed with Adams is when the shot goes up by the blue jersey Rochester players, they don't box out. They turn and go for the board. Can't do that.
That time, ball going out off of the Falcons, and now the Highlanders. As you can see, the fans right behind him.
He's got the money in the hat right there. Look at that. Give me the money.
And he's showing it to him. Frencher now. They've got to get it over half court is what they've got to do.
They come up geared
there
up.
There it is. They didn't do it.
10 seconds.
And Ken Belote was waving. Get it over half court. I don't know why they were dancing around back there. It was 2-on-1.
Yeah, they had. It seemed like, you know, he's one pass and they're over.
I think they forgot all about it. Ramaya now, he knows what he's done and it won't happen again. Buelow working, and Weimer almost got the turnover there. Take a look at the money there, Jack. Show me the money.
All right.
Hey, that's a $5. That's a $5 bill. That's not a 1.
Check out the necklace.
Here, let's use it. Tell us that's a 5, not a 1.
What's with the necklace?
I missed the necklace. We have to go back and see that. Squires.
I think he went down to visit a new silver diamond broker. That baby was about the size of my car.
Yeah, Jack, our director's saying you throw some ads in there for some people who aren't sponsoring here.
Unintentional cheap plug.
Ball goes off the foot of Morris. Kyle Morris lost that one, and the Highlanders still struggling to try to get some momentum going here. They're down by 5, 19-14 here in the second quarter, 5:35 and counting in the first half. In the corner, Riggio comes up. From outside, nobody at him. And that's Bacher for 3.
Bacher went in the corner and waited, and as soon as the defender slipped off him, he called for the ball. He had set that shot up 30 seconds before he took it.
Those passes, and I'll tell you right now, Walker knew he shouldn't have thrown that. They're too close for that short little pass.
Yeah, it's too tight a traffic there. Not enough area, not enough spacing. You get that close, and the other thing is bounce pass it. Don't throw it in the air because anybody can get it with their arms.
Timeout call down on the court with 5:10 left in the first half. Rochester opening up another lead again, 22-14 the score. And the Falcons, who have come into this game 3-10, 0-7. There's the band up here in the hot section. We are just steaming up here. We've had some close games. We've covered these two teams many seasons, and this game always comes down to the wire.
Well, they had a high school senior come out from Adams and play the national anthem with the electric guitar, with the teacher holding his amp. I thought that was great. And now we've got the house band going. These guys are into the music. What is Can-I? I'm trying to figure that out.
Well, it's an acronym for something, but we've got to figure that out at halftime, huh? That's our assignment.
I have to ask the coach. Yep, we have an assignment.
Some more fans up in the hot seats. way up in the rafters. Here's Frencher looking on, only 2 points so far for him, so the Falcons happy with that stat.
There's nothing like painting your face on game day, high school basketball. Look at the crowd, it's huge, it's packed.
City of Rochester here, Rochester Hills.
They have a break, push it up, gotta pass it.
Highlanders come up with a turnover. Romaya, no foul call, but right there, Weimer with his first 2 points.
Weimer filled the lane, got a position, waited, and the ball got to him. Nice pass, and he put it away. Romaya took it up the floor.
Here's Bulow. 3. Wow. That's 4 different players with a 3-pointer here for the Falcons.
Falcons like to go from different zip codes on the offense.
Frencher with a tough shot, wouldn't go for him, comes back out to Bulow.
Frencher struggling.
25-16 the score. There you see the clock. We're in the first half. Nice move behind the back. Throws it up. He gets fouled and almost went in. And Maniego showing some good ball handling ability there.
Yeah, Ashenfelter kind of came over and bodied him after he put up the shot. I don't know if I'd call a shooting foul here. I might give him the ball out of bounds. He'd already put the shot up.
Checking back in is Trebesh as Beulah goes out, and so does Squires. Dominic Squires. Actually, Beulah just going over to talk to the coach.
Squires look good on the boards.
Free throws, not too many to speak of yet. 1 of 2, 2 of 6 each team. And here, Maniego, after he made it, he told the Rochester Adams Highlander fans to be quiet. He gave him a shh.
Quit chanting.
Yeah.
But you look at the free throws, 2 of 6. Kyle Morris for Adams. I think he missed the first 3 or 4 he took.
Checking in for Adams, Romeo Salvani.
You know, it's going to get.
There you see him.
It's going to be real heated in here late. It's going to come down to the foul line with this crowd just screaming.
Yeah, it has happened that way before. I remember the early years, our director, Pat Collar, when he first came here a couple of years, we had a dandy here. Right down to the wire. Salvani travel.
Little hesitation. Frencher gave him a good look. He just came in. It's the first time he touched the ball, and he just got into traffic. Got in a hurry.
Mistakes like that have been really hurting the Highlanders, and they just can't seem to shake them. Bulow to good. Inside, no, missing it. Brad Painter had a chance to slam it and make an exclamation point here in the first half.
They're him now. They're giving it to him now. They love it. Good look right here across the no-look. Painter goes up one-handed and just he let it go before he dunked it and got it off the back of the rim, and the crowd's all over him.
Yeah. That cheering section with the money over there. They're the ones you got to watch. Here come the Highlanders. Romaya avoiding the trap. Salvani over to Frencher. Frencher now in the paint, kicks it back out to Romaya. Romaya underneath. Morris had it on his fingertips and knocked out of bounds by Maniego.
That Maniego, quick hands to see that pass coming. A good look. Find your teammate on the baseline, sneaking in. And Maniego knocks it out.
Ball came in, great block. So, whistle underneath. You saw Painter make up for that missed slam with the nice block on Weimer.
I don't know how he can get this foul right here on Trebesh. I don't know.
Painter, take a look at Painter on the block. He gets up here.
Makes up for a nice block here. Now they're going to come over. Weimer with it. No, that was Morris. Now Weimer picks it up, and right here he gets a body. They call the body calling 22 Trebesh, but I don't know. He looked like he went straight up with the shooter.
Bacher comes back in, and Trebesh goes out.
2 on him, 2 on Trebesh.
Trebesh, actually, now they're saying 3 fouls on the scoreboard.
You don't want to lose him, especially late in the game. He means too much down low, and they're outsized to begin with.
Nothing but net for Weimer.
Second most beautiful sound in the world.
Yeah. What's the first? Weimer now with 3 points.
Thread it.
He makes it 4. 27-18, cuts it down to 9. And This just thrown in the stands. Bacher threw it right over Maniego. And that's where the ball went, right in her hands. Oh, you can see her there in the white T-shirt. She was surprised, but nice catch anyway.
She caught it. She was ready. She's going to pump a three. But that's what the full court press can do. All of a sudden, turnovers everywhere.
Ooh. Again, a block by Painter. So Painter making up more than enough for that missed shot. This gets knocked out of bounds by the Highlanders.
He's upset about the missed dunk.
Yeah. Checking in for the Highlanders now. Bobby Tull, number 42, going out as Salvani.
Painter
Take a look.
comes over right here. He'll go up. See ya.
Another block. From outside, good. It's a two-pointer.
That's
Andrew Good.
If he gets free, he gets an open look, he'll bury it.
Frencher still can't hit. Tough night for Stan Frencher.
I think Painter altered the shot running after him.
Yeah. Maniego inside. Painter not moving to the hoop, and Frencher saw it. Painter will get that in the future.
Double dribble call.
There you see Hal Comerson.
I think coach is saying too many turnovers, too many turnovers.
Good in the corner, back out to Bulow. Maniego for three. Won't go. Hit the top, and they're calling it out of bounds.
Yeah, backboard
Top
out.
of the backboard.
You see a lot of that when you start ringing them up from way out. The rebounds come off long. You hit the back of the rim, it's probably going to get the wire.
Here's Frencher driving, puts it up, still won't go for it. The Falcons have just put a lid on that net every time Frencher takes a shot.
Well, Frencher stopped again on his drive when he saw Painter coming up to get him.
Here's the steal. Easy layup for Weimer.
That's the way you do it.
Morris started it, then Weimer finished it off. And it's a 9-point game again. Bulow looking down baseline. Painter cross court. He steals it. Bulow does. He had one earlier. Wouldn't hit this time. And here's Frencher. Working quickly.
They want to move.
Tull short, but there is the youngster Kyle Morris to put it down. Morris with 7 points now.
Good follow for Morris. No box out from the Falcons.
Inside, Painter. Painter looks tentative now after missing that slam when he gets the ball, but he is sure doing a nice job blocking. Frencher missing again. Good with the rebound and the foul. Could go to either Weimer or Tull, and they're going to give it to Tull.
Bobby Tull came in to hustle there and got caught from behind. A little reach. He wasn't quite in position.
There's Tull with the shot. And underneath is the youngster Morris.
Kyle Morris, big kid, and he finishes nice off the rack. And he beat Matt Bacher to the ball. Bacher didn't want to foul him, but almost a three-point play.
If you're Ken Belote, you got to like the way the sophomore Kyle Morris is playing. You know you're going to have 2 more years out of him.
Morris he's averaging 11 points per game, but I think in his junior and senior year, he might be up in the 20 ranks. He looks really tough. I think he's getting better with every game.
And he got that Dane Fife build on him to compare him to somebody that we saw last week.
Kind of an off night for Dane Fife, but I tell you, he's got a lot of teammates, especially Mike Matrot. Boy, did Matrot play tough. Great shooting.
Painter from the free throw line. That was off, and Ramaya pushes it up court quickly, now slows it down. Well, these two teams match up very well. If you look at the guards matching up against each other, and then inside they do too. Nice move right there by Kyle Morris.
School time by Kyle Morris. He comes over, post up. He'll fake down the baseline, and he'll roll, and Painter gets him as he finishes with the left. Beautiful play by Kyle Morris. Ramaya comes over handling, dumps here to Ashenfelter. There's the roll, shot with the left, foul on the top of the head, finish. Painter was in trouble, out of position.
Yeah. And they're taking advantage of it, and coming in now is Squires. So the change is made right away after that.
What Morris did good, especially for a sophomore, is when he got the ball on the baseline, you didn't know which way he was going to turn. Either way, he had the defender beat because he's just too quick.
There's the shot at the buzzer. Kyle Morris gets them even closer now, and it's a 5-point game as we head into halftime. Last time these two teams met, the final was a 5-point difference. Excuse me, a 4-point difference, 65-61. So it's going to be a close one, folks, as the coaches and teams head off. The Rochester Falcons lead 29 over the Adams Highlanders 24. We'll be right back with halftime stats for you after these messages.
I'm the king.
The rock and roll?
No, coupons. I'm Mike Gauthier. Some people call me the king of coupons because nobody brings you bigger savings than my market share coupon book. Having trouble saving money? Then do what the Tripp family does. Carry the book, Mike's Market Share Coupon Book. You'll save thousands on things you use every day, like eyeglasses, oil changes, and cleaning from companies you trust. But you can't save unless you carry the book. Remember, you'll save a king's ransom using my Market Share Coupon Book.
Rumor has it, Comet Burgers is definitely the place to be seen in downtown Royal Oak. After the party, out for dinner, just looking for cold soft drinks, great burgers and fries, milkshakes or pizzas. Comet Burgers is the place to run into just about anybody.
Excuse me. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Even old what's-his-name. Comet Burgers, they're out of this world.
The TCI Sports Game of the Week is brought to you by Modernistic Carpet Cleaning, Comet Burgers in Royal Oak. Buy one burger, get one free when you mention TCI Sports. Mike's Market Share Coupon Book. And by Bell Tire.
Here at Rochester Adams High School, Dave Zorn along with Jack Roberts. And the Falcons lead the Highlanders 29-24. Let's take a look at that first half for you, Jack. Some of the highlights.
Pass comes across, steal by Matt Maniego, the senior guard for Rochester. And this is one of their 10 points off turnovers as Maniego finishes on the steal. And they were able to score 10 on turnovers. Now this Adams comes down, they kick it down to the baseline. Shot here goes for Kyle Morris, gets blocked. Rejection, Maniego comes up with it. Here Ramaya's going to come down and he creates. As all half, he was coming down, feeding the big men. This time he finds Weimer, easy basket. And here we see Ramaya looking one way, coming the other. And he has a good feed here to Kyle Morris. The finish on the baseline, Ramaya to the big people has been it. If I'm Rochester, I've got to cut Ramaya off in the second half.
Here are the stats, 46% for Rochester, 43% for Adams, 75% free throws for Rochester, 45% for Adams. Turnovers, 11 Adams, 6 for Rochester, and rebounds just about even.
And if I'm the coach, I'm looking at that right there. Too many turnovers and bad free throw shooting.
There is your scoring leaders, Maniego with 7, Bulow with 6, Good with 5. And for Adams, Morris now with 9 points, Weimer with 8, and Ramaya with 4.
And Morris 4 of 6 from the field. He's been shooting well. But I think Coach Belot's going to say, cut down on the turnovers and let's shoot better at the foul line.
Falcons lead 29-24. We'll be right back.
When you call Modernistic, we'll show up with this: $35,000 worth of carpet and upholstery cleaning technology.
Call the competition. They'll probably show up with this.
Our truck-mounted equipment can professionally clean your carpets with 10 times the power of portable cleaners, removing dirt, harmful bacteria, pollens, and more.
The competition can't.
Of course, there is one thing the competition does that we can't.
They make a lot more noise.
Modernistic, count on us.
So the tire store guy says, great deal on them tires. You want valve stems? No thanks. Your tires won't work without valve stems. They're extra. Then he told me all the other extras I needed. So guess what happened to my great deal on them tires?
Only Bell Tire gives you out-the-door pricing. You get the guaranteed lowest price, and at Bell Tire, it's the total, complete, everything's included price with absolutely no extras ever.
Bell Tire.
Nobody comes close, nobody's closer.
If you wish a video cassette of TCI Sports, the cost is $25. Send a check payable to TCI, along with your name, address, and the names of the teams that played in the game, to TCI Sports Videotapes, 4500 Delamere Boulevard, Royal Oak, Michigan, 48073. Remember to tell us which game you wish to receive. And thank you for watching TCI Sports.
And welcome back to Rochester Adams High School, where the Adams Highlanders here at home trail the Rochester Falcons by 5, and they've got some catching up to do. And Jack, they really have to try to get in sync here. They have just not been in sync that whole first half.
No, even when they did score a couple of nice baskets inside, but Stan Frencher right there really struggled in the first half. I think they just might have been a combination of two things. Worked up from the last game, and too many turnovers.
There's Andrew Good with his first 2 points of the second half. And the Falcons come up 31-24 now in the early going. Frencher getting it inside, back out now. Short underneath. Weimer puts it down and he's fouled. And that'll really help.
Nice shot by Weimer. And the foul is going to be charged to Andrew Good. That's his second. Frencher to the foul line. Little look here from Morris. Weimer, well, that's Ramaya with a shot. Weimer right here gets the rebound, foul from behind by Good. And Good can't believe it, really. Looked at the ref. But I don't think he can ever believe the foul call, can you?
That's his third. And another one underneath. And this one is going off Riggio. So Weimer misses at the line. Riggio gets the foul. And that's his second. Bulow with it, guarded closely by Ashenfelter here. Ball gets knocked away. Frencher underneath, and we've got a foul underneath. It looks like it's on Riggio.
Good
Riggio
hustle. Good hustle by Kevin Trebish to get down there and put a block. I think he got a piece of the shot by Ramaya.
And now they put up 2 fouls for Riggio. So see what that is. Frencher now. It's his first from the line, as you see Hal Comerson looking on.
It's a big graphic there. Stan Frencher only 2 points in the first half. Adams, I don't know. They will never be able to get in sync without Frencher contributing more than that.
In the corner, Good gives it up. Back out to Riggio. Riggio looks for some room, kicks it back out to Bulow. Trebesh, nice job, but he just couldn't get it over underneath to the open man. And really, Ramaya cut him off, so there was no open man to go to.
Good steal by Ramaya. He's had 4 or 5 tonight. Nice look.
There we go. And we talked about Frencher getting on track. He already now has 4 points in the early going of the third quarter.
Somebody gave him a pick on the baseline, and Frencher used it. Easy basket.
There, Andrew Good. He comes back with his 4th point.
Good slid around Ramaya and finished it. And those two are going to get going now. They're answering each other.
Yeah, with Frencher and Weimer going, they've cut it down to 3 points. Foul underneath. Let's take a look. The foul is on Trebesh. Here's the Adams play on the other end.
Weimer finds Frencher on the baseline, and he finishes. Nice look and a good finish by Frencher, and a nice pick away from the ball that Frencher used to get open. On that last one, that was a big foul there to pick up the 3rd foul, I think, on Trebesh.
Yeah, 4th looks like.
That really hurts the Falcons.
Let's go down to the Adams huddle and Ken Belote.
Reggio comes out the kick. You don't have to go out on Reggio in three-point land. He's not going to shoot. Okay? You know how he kicked and then he pops out? You stay right there with Good, with Chris. Man, they catch Reggio as he flashes. You understand what I'm saying? The two of you stay on Good. Forget Reggio. He's not going to score from it. If he puts it on the deck, then recover and get it. Hey, keep working defensively. Let's go. That's kind of what's not good enough.
Well, tonight you're watching the Battle of Rochester. Next week it'll be the Battle of Royal Oak as the two teams from Royal Oak battle each other, the Kimball Knights and the Dondero Oaks, Saturday and Monday at 8 p.m. right here on TCI 63.
That'll be a good game. The Oaks are having a great year.
And Frencher now, just with those 4 points, contributing those and in style and a little flair there, pumped the team up, and they're down by 3 now. So they've cut that lead down.
Coach Belote said, look, 2 players to key on Andrew Good. Let's leave Reggio alone on the perimeter.
Now, can they take the lead? Nice board and a nice follow-up by Josh Weimer. So Weimer coming through now, and it's a 1-point game.
Weimer got busy, got the ball, made a nice dribble move in for a high percentage shot, looking for a 3-point play, and they got the lead.
Bulow had some room in the baseline, kicks it back out to Reggio. Reggio sees some room, then kicks it back out again. Bacher. Now inside, good play by Frencher to knock it out of bounds. And he's guarding Maniego, very tough and quick player to guard. Checking out Reggio, and coming in is Squires. Dominic Squires in there. There's Reggio. Bulow guarded closely into the corner, knocked away by Romaya. Romaya guarding Good closely. And you heard Ken Belote, he wants double teaming on Good down there especially.
That's good defense. You got to hustle, and with a guy like Good, you have to be on him all day, make him work for everything.
There's Bulow, he hits. That's a 2-pointer.
Bulow's like, hey, you don't want to key on me, I'll finish it.
35-32. Stick around, this is going to be a good one down to the wire. The pass got away, and a turnover here for the Highlanders.
When the ball becomes free, Maniego always seems to find it.
Another turnover. Oh, and this is loose. I'll tell you, Dominic Squires knew he was going to hit the ground and used Josh Weimer as a mattress. I don't know if you'll see it. Watch how hard Squires goes on top of Weimer right there, and he purposely sat on him, too. It's hard to tell in slow motion, but we had that right in your living room there.
Nice tackle.
Foul, the shot is not good. No basket before the shot is what they're calling it.
They're trash talking in there, I'll tell you. I think Good and Romaya know each other, and they're getting into it.
Take a look.
Good with a nice jump shot.
There it is right there before the shot.
Good call. Dribble, turn, finish, but he gets fouled before the shot.
Did I see that chain you were talking about?
Chain.
I saw that real quick.
Couple hood ornaments hanging from it.
Bulow in the corner, guarded by Jackson. Here's Good for 3. Won't go. Weimer with the rebound. They're going to push it up quickly. Something they haven't been able to do. And now they'll have to slow it back down.
There's that trap in the corner.
Weimer now, they double team from one player and go to the next. Highlanders played right in their hands on that one. 4:30 left in the third quarter, 35-32, knocked away by Weimer. Romaya slows it down, and he's going to get trapped in the corner. And it works as they pick up a foul, and it looks like it's on Good.
Romaya dribbled a little too far down. You dribble down on the side, and then, oh, hey!
Where's George?
The former first lady.
See, that's why she's got the gold chain. There you go.
Look how the hair moves. I love it.
Barbara Bush on the Adams side, so.
Hey, a long way from Kenny Bunkport.
There's a 3-point shooting, 4 of 9 for the Falcons, 0 for 1 for Adams. That has really told a story here tonight. 3-pointers have kept the Falcons in this one, and in the lead. They are up by 3, ironically.
Adams is going to need a couple before the night's out.
Here's another 3. No, won't go. Rebound taken by Morris.
Good box out. He got Squires on his back.
Frencher trying to force his pass. Now Jackson trapped, and a good defense, and they're still doing it on the Falcons side. Ball knocked away, but it did touch. Good.
Yeah, it becomes a free possession when it's touched by the defender, so you can go over half court.
Frencher in the paint, tried to give it up, forced his pass. Nobody there to throw to.
Not a good look that time by Frencher. The one thing that Frencher, I think, has been doing is jumping too early. You leave your feet, then you're committed.
You can't make the decision or the move you want to make. Good baseline, and he was on the line.
Ramaya's talking to him. He poked that one away, too. Every time Good gets it, Ramaya's just there to bother him enough, make it hard for him to dribble and get started.
Take a look. Here comes Good making his move down to the baseline, and right here steps out of bounds. Checking in now, number 30 for Adams, and that is Sorella. And going out was Kyle Morris, the sophomore. Still a 3-point game. We haven't seen scoring in a long time. Ball goes out of bounds. There you see turnovers. First half and second half.
I think Coach Below talked about turnovers at halftime. Look at that. They've cut them way back.
Just about even, and really.
The last time down, Frencher had a turnover, and Coach Below was up and at him, and he said the same thing we did. Don't leave your feet.
Nice move here, Weimer. Josh Weimer puts down his 12th point of the night.
Weimer's on the move, headed toward the basket. He's tough to stop.
There's Bacher. He can hit for 3. That's short. Goes out of bounds. And it goes to Adams.
Good had the box out, tipped the ball, and Ramaya kind of tipped it away from him. Maybe tipped it off him. The referee said, this is a nice look down the baseline. Right here, and another good pass here from Morris in there to Weimer. He leans down and finishes on the baseline. Sweet.
Down on the other end now, and a turnover here for the Highlanders. It's a 1-point game, 35-34 in favor of the Falcons. From outside, Maniego couldn't hit.
3-on-2.
Pass just a little too late to Weimer. Ball goes out. Then Walker gets it. Walker in traffic and trying to get away from Good. Walker finally gives it up to Weimer underneath, not knowing where the basket is. I'll tell you, it didn't look like Sorella knew where it was. He went a little too far underneath the basket. He had an open layup.
And then James Jackson got caught in lane because he thought he was going to shoot on the other side. 3 seconds. Here's
Take a look.
Sorella.
Watch how far he comes underneath.
Come around. He'll wait. He's trying to beat Squires off right here. Jackson's standing right over here, and he gets caught in the lane by the referee. 3-second call. Jackson thought he was going to put it up on the right side. He had the open shot, but big crowd. He just came in off the bench. You know, you get a little keyed up.
Scott Cunningham in there, number 42, and number 33 for the Falcons, Benyon. Mike Benyon in there also.
Nice shot there by the big fella, Brad Painter. Good look to find him in the lane. You know, but it all looks so easy from up here, doesn't it?
Yeah. We're taller from up here.
See things develop. We're 7-11.
Another turnover. A 3-point game, 37-34, 135. Kicked out. Falcons trying to hit from the corner. Wouldn't go for Cunningham. Here come the Highlanders.
Nice rebound by Ramaya. He's getting busy. I like him tonight. He's hustling.
Look at this, off the glass. Weimer.
Woo! Lose the defender and finish. Weimer's warming up. I think the drive down the baseline is going to get him going.
8 points in this quarter alone for Weimer. 14 total. 1 minute left here in the third quarter. Golajai gives it up. Back out.
1-3-1 zone for Adams. What they really want to do is try to trap the ball on the perimeter. Ooh.
Offensive.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. There was a lot of movement.
Take a look.
They're going to reverse it, swing it the opposite side. And here comes Kolja. He's up. What do you think?
I don't know. Looked good. On slow motion. I don't know. I just caught a glimpse of it last second when you saw Frencher standing there. He was planted.
He was planted?
He was planted.
Okay, from here, I don't know. His foot
on the slow motion, he was planted, but you don't know.
How long?
Yeah. Here come the Highlanders.
It's a tough call for the referee.
Yeah. Inside. And Morris is fouled.
I tell you, Adams is getting penetration all day. They're getting inside the paint, getting to the big people. Morris and Weimer warming up, and they've got the size advantage.
Morris has a chance to tie it up and take the lead right here. The first time since it was 0-0.
That's what Coach Belote said before the game. Let's pound it down low and take advantage inside. We've got the interior players, but in the first half they turned it over so much they couldn't get it down there.
Sorella checks in for the Highlanders. They're going out. You saw Cunningham. And checking in is Treat, Mike Treat, number 44 for the Falcons. Pressure right now on a sophomore, Morris. Can't hit it. Morris only 1 of 6 from the free throw line. There you see Comerson looking on. Hal Comerson.
Been doing it 24 years. He's been in these games before. This game's always tight, isn't it?
Yeah, and can't get any tighter than right now. All tied up at 37 apiece. Checking in for the Highlanders, Bobby Tull. Going out is Romaya. All tied up at 37 apiece. Heading into the final seconds of the third quarter. Kolajai working on Frencher.
The key to the zone is keep the ball moving and move around it, but swing it from side to side, somebody will get open.
Travel on Kolajai, and that'll be another turnover.
That's a weak call.
I don't know about that one.
You know, the referee, when he sees you with the ball up top and you hesitate or you pump with the ball a little bit, he thinks your feet move with it and he gives it to you.
Substitutions coming in. There you see a young man who played the national anthem and did a great job. Kind of a Jimi Hendrix version of the national anthem. Did a very nice job.
I was waiting for the black lights to come on, man. It was cool.
Look at this, Weimer. Josh Weimer, with seconds left, gives the Highlanders the lead for the first time in this game. 39-37.
The crowd's on its feet. They're into it.
And we got a fresh clock with 8 minutes left to start the fourth quarter. At the end of the third quarter, the Adams Highlanders lead 39-37. Take a look.
Walker feeds it inside. And here's Josh Weimer finishing right over the top of 2 players, including Mike Treat. And that the first lead of the night right there.
Let's get on
Here's 4. All right? Now listen, hey, quiet. Against the 1-3-1. The 5 players got to be on the lane to move the ground. Right? You need a CS. You need to run it to Andrew. You got to get the ball reversed. Look for dive and hit penetrating deep and look for dive and closet. Defensively, get it. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get out your tickets down, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Team, let's go. We got $62 class. $62.
Al Comerson talking to his team. There you see comparison. Field goals in the third and the points. Rather, the whole game. 16-6. And in that third quarter, the Highlanders outscored the Falcons 15-8.
It was a big swing for Adams. You look at points off turnovers, they had 6. I think 4 of those were in the third quarter. Most of Rochester's points off turnovers, 10 of them were in the first half.
Yeah.
That was a huge third quarter for Adams. They swung it around, they got the lead, and they got the home court, and now you might see home court advantage come into play.
Here we go, fourth quarter. Let's see what happens. The battle for Rochester. Walker gave it up inside, now all the way back out to Frencher. Frencher forces it into Weimer. Now Walker takes the baseline himself.
Oh yeah, put it on the floor, take somebody on the dribble and finish.
Van Walker now with 4 points, had one back and a field goal back in the second quarter.
There's a steal.
Frencher.
Ooh, almost and one.
Would have had it.
Boy, Adams is fired up. They're intense. They're playing defense. They're hustling. Frencher takes it. Here's Frencher pressuring Bulow out top. Good steal here by Morris. He's fighting and fighting and fighting. And Mayago comes in there right there. Pulls it away up to Frencher. Now he's going to go to the basket with Bulow. Now he can pass off to his teammates, but he wants the three.
And he will go to the line, and a timeout down on the court. Let's go down to the huddle.
In the middle, they're sending two on you now. When you hit the ball in the middle, look right or left, it should be open. Make yourself available on the baseline.
Change up to 31.
Let's go ahead. Let's go on. Let's go on. 21 stay. 21 stay.
I don't know how Ken Bellotte or any coach really can keep their voice after a game.
Yeah, you got to be
It's a little loud down there
with all this crowd. But another interesting stat, Ken Phillips doing a great job, is three-point shooting. You look at Rochester, and they in the first half they had 4 3-pointers, they're totaling 12 points. The second half they turn around and they haven't had a three-pointer yet.
Interesting fact there, and those three-pointers kept them in there. There you see free throws.
Adams has to up that a little bit because it's going to come down to free throws at the end of the game. We've got a lot of players with a lot of fouls. You know you're going to be in the bonus.
Frencher here was 2 of 2 from the line earlier, misses here.
So just on this example, Frencher's driving in. He could have bounced past for an easy layup. Instead, he wants to take the three, which a senior can do. Misses the free throw. Now the max he can get is 1 point on the trip where they could have had 3.
Yep. And there's the one they get.
And you know coaches talk about free throws. Don't want to straddle the half-court line like that too much.
No. Well, if you want to foul somebody, it'll have to be Kyle Morris if you're on the Falcons.
Definitely.
Morris only 2 of, let's see, 2 of 8.
Partially blocked out there by Weimer. Good hustle. That's Ben Walker came up with it. Walker comes in off the bench, and he's contributing.
Trying to force it inside was Weimer to Morris, and the ball goes out of bounds in favor of the Highlanders. .6:43 left in the game. They've got him underneath. That's Walker, and he's fouled. Looks like it's going against Andrew Good.
Show me the money.
There he is.
Good look inside right here. Down the baseline we go with Ben Walker. He takes the foul from Good. And what does Good have now? How many fouls on Good?
Well, let's see.
He's talking to the referee.
That's his
Look,
4th.
He didn't like the call at all.
Yeah, that's his 4th. He's coming out. And going in was Bulow for him.
Good's an All-American pitcher on the baseball club. Strong right-handed pitcher, and he's only a junior. Scouts everywhere this spring for the Rochester baseball team.
Walker puts the first one down. 43-37 the score.
They say he's got some slick heat.
And another one. 44-37, and now Adams starting to pull away.
2 big free throws there.
Now you see Trebesh in there. He had been sitting most of the 3rd quarter because of his foul trouble.
Good defense.
Good defense, and guarding very closely. And the ball goes right in the hands of the sophomore, and he's triple teamed. He's got to get rid of it. And the foul reaching in on Maniego.
Matt Maniego's been everywhere, upset with that call because he thought he had a jump ball on that before the referee gave him the foul. Long-range jumper doesn't go for Benyon, and right here we get the rebound inside by Morris. He gets double-teamed, and look, here's Maniego reaching for the ball right. He doesn't quite have it. Right there he's got it. Ref could give you a jump ball there. Instead he calls foul.
It's the 2nd foul on Maniego. Now they're going to shoot.
And a jump ball would have won in Rochester's possession, and that would have meant they got the ball back out of bounds. That's a big swing if he hits the free throw.
Yeah. That really hurts Al Comerson right now.
Morris with 10 points, playing strong inside.
Morris, well, that's the guy they wanted to foul if they did.
He's 3 and 9 at the foul line.
If they got it back, can they keep it? Ball kept in, and it does go to the Falcons. Nice job in keeping it in and getting it to their own player, because it could have gone to the Highlanders. Maniego getting a push from Frencher. Now Frencher getting called with a foul. 5:52 left.
Not much contact there, but I think that honestly, I think the ref remembered the call he made against Maniego and kind of turned it on him. You're going to get that.
Inside, Riggio batted away by Walker, and that was clean, according to the refs.
Ben Walker, as a freshman, has come up real big off the bench. Good things for Adams in the future. Look at 44 Walker hustle down on the baseline here and make the block on Riggio right here. Oh, that was nice.
Back to the action, Trebesh now. Back out to Maniego.
Get a little excited, but a freshman making those kind of plays in a big game, you gotta love it.
Cross-court pass to Bulow, guarded closely by Frencher, and a foul on Frencher.
Ooh, I don't know, no way there, no way, that looked clean.
That's what Frencher's saying. Hey, there we go.
Show me the money.
That was our Barbara Bush impersonator.
Right here, that's Bulow with it. Now watch Frencher with the right hand reaching. Can we see it? Oh, clean. Clean, we're going the other way. 2 on Frencher on one trip.
Yeah. According to the official scorekeeper, that's his third. And here it's a 3. Bulow hits on his second three-pointer.
Show me Barbara.
Frencher loves to leave his feet, you're right, and it does force him to make a move. Here's Walker. Woo! Hey, Ben Walker's been on the bench, but he's come up with 6 points here in the fourth quarter. 8 total on the night.
Good pass, good finish by Walker.
Trebesh in the paint. Can't get it to go. Walker with the rebound. Here come the Highlanders. It's a 6-point game, 46-40.
Trebesh had to get it over Morris. He couldn't quite do it. Frencher maybe on the back.
Yeah. No call, though. Here come the Falcons. Chance to cut it to 4.
They need one here.
More. They've got the possibility to shoot the 3. Some good three-point shooters out there. Trebesh looks for some movement now.
And there's scorers on the bench, Dave. They're out of sync, really, because they don't know who's going to be the man.
Yeah, Good is not in there. They're waiting. Bulow. No, won't go. Ball loose and a foul underneath.
They're going to call Riggio pushing off inside on the block. But I think that the Adams player did the Academy Award. I don't think, here's Riggio. There wasn't much contact. And watch as he goes up in the air. Yeah, it's Weimer. Weimer leaps out in front and he screamed. Did you hear it? You could hear it from up here. But there was no contact. That's an ESPN call.
The 3rd foul on Riggio.
Let's go roll the boat, baby.
Yeah, you want to be down there, don't you?
I do.
Jack Roberts wants to be right down there.
I want to wear, I was going to wear that hat, that camouflage hat.
Then they won't see you.
Wear some sunglasses. They don't know who I am. I can do whatever I want. Not be suspended from school.
Weimer, scoreless here in the fourth quarter, finally gets on the board as he had a real productive third quarter. And it's 47-40 now. Riggio in the paint. He got hit from Frencher, and now the foul call a little bit late, though. Frencher landed on his back and no call there. And then he did pick up another one. Let's take a look. Watch Frencher come in.
Maniego looking.
After Riggio gets it.
Into the paint. There's Riggio. Head
right
fade.
there.
Oh, yeah, nice.
And they did call it right there.
They called the second one?
They call the second one on Morris.
Like the first one.
Morris now with 3.
Good head fake by Riggio. He's He's quick.
Yeah. Not as small or quick as his brother was, but he's pretty good for his size there as he misses the first.
Well, he can go in the paint like his brother really is a perimeter player.
Yeah. 47-41 now. 6-point game.
But he's outsized by 6 or 7 inches, and he's out quicking him, but he needed both those.
Yeah. Frencher now. Weimer open. Weimer throws it up over 2.
Whoa. I thought he was going to dish. Instead, he shoots over 2, but he used the glass. It's so important to use the glass when you can.
19 points for Josh Weimer now. Hit from outside for 2.
Andrew Good, that's the jump shooter they're looking for. He steps off the bench. He didn't cool down at all. 15-footer buries it.
11 points for Andrew Good now.
Find your shooter.
Walker guarded closely down there by Benyon.
A freshman handling the ball.
Benyon comes up with the steal and a whistle. And that was frustration on Walker as he came back to commit the foul after the steal.
You know, Good was nervous because they had contact. Right here, you're going to see Walker with it. He runs into trouble. Good steal by Benyon. He hustles for it. Right there's a contact. It could have went either way, and Good's got 4. And he looked at the ref like, no, not that time.
Yeah.
He hit me in the back, and the ref called the right call.
Ashenfelter checks back in, and now Walker goes out. Walker played some good minutes, though.
He sure did.
6 points here in the 4th quarter, and he did a job.
He's playing a game.
And at the line is Benyon. Benyon couldn't get it to go. Strong rebound in there, and he gets it to fall. That's Riggio.
Riggio just wants it more. Rebounding's desire. He made a quick move around his man, comes up with the ball, and he finished. Huge play. What a turn for the Falcons.
So from Benyon missing, it goes to a 2-pointer for Riggio, and now Riggio can add another one going to the line to make it a 3-point game.
Like that quickness and fight down low.
49-45. It's a 4-point game with 3:02 left. The Battle of Rochester. Adams against the Falcons of Rochester High School. Let's go down to the Falcons huddle.
Those players, right? If they screen, you two switch. Doesn't matter which one you have, but try to front them. Try to front post players. You've got Frencher. You've got Ashenfelter. You've got Ramaya.
Get a stop.
Yeah, you take Ramaya. He's quicker. You take Ashenfelter. Stay in his face. Don't step in the passing lanes, okay? Harass him, no foul. Harass him. Let's get Let's go. Run offense down the floor. 1, 2, 3.
Next week, don't forget to tune in. It's the Battle of Royal Oak. The Kimball Knights take on the Dondero Oaks Saturday and Monday at 8 p.m. So another exciting contest and another exciting rivalry. And there you see the Wild Ones. And we've got a new version of Barbara Bush there. No jewelry on this one.
He found a sugar mom. I think that's where the money's coming from.
There you go.
Riggio makes it 3.
Big hit there, and it's a 3-point game, 49-46. Now they're looking for the turnover, the Falcons are. Ramaya back in there to handle the ball. You're looking at the starters now back in for the Highlanders.
That was a big swing. Pressure's on.
Forced by Ashenfelter into Morris and a steal. And that's what the Falcons needed, the turnover.
That's what the coach wanted.
Now do they go for 3 or go for 2 to cut it to 1? Let's see. Trebesh.
I look for Good or Riggio in the paint.
Bulow guarded closely by Frencher. Open is Trebesh for this. Woo! A reverse.
Down the baseline, puts his back to the basket and finishes with a no-look off the glass.
1-point game, 49-48.
Nothing like high school basketball.
Inside, ball goes out. And let's see who they give it to.
You can't match this kind of thrill. The crowd's on its feet.
And we're going to have to stand here, too. Let's take a look As Trebesh makes a nice baseline move.
Down the baseline.
And a reverse.
Oh, back onto the glass and finish right over the top of Morris. Sweet shot. He used the left hand, too. Dave, you're going to have to stand. The crowd's just on its feet.
Standing room only now. There's Weimer at the line.
I'll have to cheat with a monitor. I can't see. I've got that wall blocking. He's got to come up at the foul line. He's got to hit him now.
Weimer hits. 50-48. It's a 2-point game. Palmerson looking on.
The audio is so sweet to hear that net, that twine. That's beautiful.
See if he can do it again. Yes. Weimer hits them both. 51-48.
Clutch at the line and with the home folks.
Coming up on 2 minutes.
They're all on their feet.
Benyon gives it up to Maniego. Bulow now, guarded closely. Maniego gives it up to Riggio, guarded by Romea. Romea makes him give it up to Benyon, and now inside Trebesh, couldn't get it to fall. Kick back out to Riggio.
Short, good steal.
Morris gets it stolen. And a foul called on Morris after the steal.
Maniego comes in, takes it away. Coach Below doesn't like this call at all.
What a series of events. Let's take a look at what happened.
Nice block. Trebesh comes up with it, spins, but he shoots it long. Off comes the rebound. Frencher knocks it out. And we have another wild scramble after this shot here.
Riggio.
Right here starts the scramble. He comes up short. Good steal, Maniego.
Here's the foul right there.
It was. It was a good trip. Nice call by the ref. Trip by Kyle Morris.
And you can see right there.
He's out.
Maniego pointing at him. Kyle Morris, the sophomore, goes out with 10 points.
He had a whale of a game, but he kind of cooled off the last 2 or 3 minutes. They fronted him in the post.
Couldn't get it to fall. But the Falcons get it back.
Good rebound by Trebesh. There he is again, and he gets fouled.
They're shooting 2. The foul looks like it's going on Walker, Ben Walker. Let's take a look.
The kick baseline jump shot here by Bulow, and he's come off a little bit short. Trebesh right here, and he got fouled. I don't think it was a shooting foul. They were battling for the rebound, but they caught Ben Walker on the arm.
Walker with his second, and this puts Trebesh to the line.
Walker is a freshman, getting some minutes, and Trebesh with pressure at the foul line.
First time and he hits.
The last minute, Trebesh has been the difference down in the paint. He's just been getting real active.
7 points now, chance to make it 8 for him on the night. He misses it, but Riggio with the rebound. The Falcons. What a series of events for them. 51-49, have a chance to tie it.
That's got to be their 4th rebound off a free throw.
They can take the lead here. Benyon! Woo!
Mike Benyon for 3. The junior guard fires it down from the corner with a hand in his face, and the crowd is just bedlam.
Weimer took off with it, but he traveled. Think the Falcons are at home the way this place sounds. Take a look.
In the corner right here. Good screen, and he buries it.
And the lead for the Falcons, and they lead 52-51 with a timeout down on the court.
They get it back just under a minute. They lost the lead at about the 5-minute mark.
What a big shot for Benyon. He had no points. He missed at the free throw line one time, and here he tried the 3. Let's go down to the huddle.
Switch to 22. Okay, you're up, your second row, your deep on 22. Right 10 here, you have to, get a foul out there. It starts, we got 1 timeout left too, so if they score and get it in, push it up the floor. Ball timeout, we only got 1 left. If it gets down under 20, fuck the foul. What do you want to do offensively? Let's push the ball, go in
51 seconds left. 52-51. The visiting Falcons lead. And there's the three-point shots as we talked about earlier, Jack.
Show me the barrel cut in the crowd there. Yeah, 35% for Rochester, and that one, no bigger one than there. They just totally went dry for the three-point line in the third quarter.
And they've had two three-pointers here in the fourth, one by Bulow and one by Benyon to get them back and in the lead. 35 seconds and counting.
High school basketball, this is where it's at.
Here's Benyon in traffic. Just gets it off to Trebesh, and open is Bulow.
Great pass, good look. Down the lane by Trebesh to find him, and Bulow buried it. Adams is totally out of sync. They've lost all their momentum.
What a great play by the Falcons as they diverted all the attention up front to the guards to try to get some foul or some kind of action out there. You see all the players up forward, and that left Bulow open, wide open underneath for two.
And then boom, Bulow finishes. But you know, you got to say, why was there no foul while we had the perimeter play? 20 seconds wasted on the clock.
Let's go down to the Falcons.
Just block it out and get the rebound. You get the rebound, hold on. They have to foul you. They have no timeouts left.
We got one.
All right? We have one. When we get the ball, if they make it and we have to take it in bounds, and they don't let you take it in, as soon as you can, you call one. If they score it, Vince, shut up. If they score it, you get the ball in quickly.
The Battle of Rochester, 54-51 the score, 19 seconds left. A three-pointer separates these two teams. Ken Belote looking on. His team is yet to make a three-pointer. On the other side, the Falcons have dominated.
No, I think James Jackson had one three-pointer. It's their only one tonight, and they're going to have to get out wide right now and find somebody. What was that?
That's a foul. A foul on the steal attempt, or no? Let's see what they got.
They call kickball?
No, yeah, kickball, so it's been taken outside on the side by Jackson.
Coach Culmerson checking. I'll tell you, he told his players in that huddle, dig deep, and show some heart and poise. Let's pull it out.
Here's Weimer. Weimer from three. No, gets it blocked, and he caught it. It was blocked, and he came down with it.
Weimer couldn't believe it. He thought he lost the defender.
11 seconds left. Take a look.
It's Trebesh. He sneaks back in. Block right here. Now, when you land, that's a jump ball. It's really up and down or jump ball, and it's going Rochester's way.
It is, and a timeout called by the Falcons, so both teams left with no timeouts now.
And here's another case for the alternating possessions. Had we gone to the post, the free throw line to do a jump ball, Adams has the big advantage. Now it's a turnover.
Let's go down to the Adams huddle.
Can you screen for somebody and shoot the three? Okay? Pardon me? Deny the inbounds, and then foul if you have to. Then they're going to go down and shoot. Push the ball back. We have no timeouts, actually. You can't call a timeout. If you get the ball in a loose ball situation, pull up and shoot the three. All right, let's go. Come on, fellas.
Concern in that huddle.
All they can do really is start fouling now and hope for the best.
And you know, why hadn't they fouled on the last trip down? 20 seconds were wasted, and now they're going to have to. But in the huddle, did you notice no momentum, no fever? In the Rochester huddle, they're bedlam because they just took the lead. Momentum is such a key thing. But in this kind of rivalry, you might want to remind your players, you know, it's your crosstown rivals.
There's the foul right there on Frencher, and that's all they can do now is just start committing fouls and hope they miss a few shots and come back with the ball. 9 seconds left now. And Rochester can just really put it away at the line right now. Let's take a look at the free throw situation. 7 of 11 for 64% for Rochester. Adams 13 of 21 for 62%, so they're both not really burning it up there.
No. It's going to come down to who can shoot them now. Only 9 seconds on the clock. A miss here and a three-pointer. We got a tie.
Benyon, who made the three-pointer, may have just put this one away.
Gets his first free throw of the night to make it a 4-point game.
Falcons are just going to let him go. Frencher misses. Frencher again. Misses. And that'll do it. The Falcons have come up victorious against the Highlanders in the battle for Rochester.
What a comeback for the Rochester Falcons. They turn it around. They take the lead with a minute to go. Play some more great defense. Adams can't find it offensively, and they turn it into a 4, 5, 6-point swing, and they get out of here, and Adams home court.
Well, this was a Falcon game all the way. First half, dominated, never gave up the lead, and then the Highlanders came back and looked like it was their game.
Yeah, they took over in the second half. At halftime, they made adjustments, really took over. But with about 3 or 4 minutes to go in the game, Trebesh got really busy inside and started freeing up along with Riggio. Riggio had so much hustle in there. They were getting second and third shot attempts, and it was hustle and really determination. I think they wanted it a little more.
And the final score here at Rochester Adams High School, Rochester Falcons 55 and the Highlanders 51. We'll be back to wrap it up right after this.
If you wish a video cassette of TCI Sports, the cost is $25. Send a check payable to TCI, along with your name, address, and the names of the teams that played in the game, to TCI Sports Videotapes, 4500 Delamere Boulevard, Royal Oak, Michigan, 48073. Remember to tell us which game you wish to receive. And thank you for watching TCI Sports.
It's the way you inspire. It's the way you grow. It's the way you lead. It's the way you play. It's the way you work. It's the way you discover. TCI. It's the way you learn.
It's the way you learn.
Welcome back to Rochester Adams High School, where the final score was 55-51. And Jack, here is where we may think the turning point of the game was. Well, actually, right now the Falcons have the lead, but they put it away right here.
Yeah, they're up by 1. Benyon with the ball. Jackson all over him now. Why didn't they foul on the perimeter? Almost a steal by Frencher. Trebesh comes up with it, looks, and finds Bulow on the baseline all alone, who scores over the top of Walker, making it a 3-point game. And what a swing.
Yeah, and the point we talked about at that time was there were 4 out of the 5 players up front trying to make the foul or trying to commit the foul. Nobody did.
Yep, up on the perimeter, and they didn't foul, and it cost them.
Here are the final stats for you. 50% from the floor for the Falcons, 21 of 42, 49% for Adams, 19 of 39. Free throws, 58% for Rochester, 59 for Adams. Just about even there, except more trips to the line for Adams.
Except for turnovers.
Yeah, and then turnovers, 21 for Adams. That really killed him, and it killed him all game long.
Yeah, and late in the game, Adams in the fourth quarter only had 4 shots at the basket. And when you have a lot of your turnovers coming in the fourth quarter, it's going to come down to hunt. You have to be able to score points late in the game.
And the rebounds really helped Rochester. You mentioned Riggio getting a lot of those.
Yes, I mean, for his size disadvantage, he hustled and a couple big rebounds and a big basket late. And I just think that the Falcons out-hustled and really, really wanted this game a little more than Adams.
Let's take a look. There you see the final stats then. And the scoring leaders. Good for Rochester with 11 points. Bulow with 10. And he had 2 3-pointers, and Good had 1 3-pointer. So the 3-pointers were raining down for Rochester. Riggio had 7 points, and all those respectively for them. For Adams, the scoring leaders, Weimer with 21 points. Morris had 10. He fouled out. But the sophomore did a great job. And then Frencher, an off night for him, only 7 points.
Yeah, I think that was kind of the missing link. Well, you look the other way, Riggio's 7 points and the big 3 inside on that rebound free throw where he gets the rebound, turns around, finishes. That really hurt. That took all the momentum. And the three-pointer in the corner by Benyon took the momentum all away from the Highlanders.
Let's take a look at the scoring by quarters for you so you can see Rochester really jumped out to a big lead early, and they held the lead in the first quarter, 19-12. They still led, as you see our crew in the truck waving to you. They still led at the halftime, and it was 10-12, so it started to tighten up at halftime. A 5-point lead for them. And then in the third quarter, things started to change, and that's where the momentum turned around for the Highlanders. They took the lead there for the first time in the game, and it looked like they were under control. But then look at that big fourth quarter for the Falcons. 18 big points for them in that fourth quarter.
And it was even up in the fourth quarter for about the first 4 minutes, but about at that mark, the Falcons broke away.
And the final score, you saw it there, 55-51. As we
hello, Houston,
are waiting for Houston to give us a change on the graphic. Thank you. There it is. Next week, don't forget to tune in. It'll be the Battle of Royal Oak now. The Kimball Knights taking on the Dondero Oaks. That'll be next week, Saturday and Monday at 8 p.m. And for dramatics, let's go back to the truck and Pat Collar and our crew as we send you away. The final score on this one, the Rochester Falcons 55 and the Rochester Adams Highlanders 51 for the Battle of Rochester. The Falcons win it. For Jack Roberts and our entire TCI crew, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week from Royal Oak.